We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Standing in, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Grandal makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Line drive to left. Grossman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion.
Number 23.
Here comes the first pitch.
Encarnacion.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron.
Now here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now a throw over, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Striding in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Man at second here with 2 away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and a strike to count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to right field. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
The first baseman,
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Giolito has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's the first out. So striding forward now, Robbie Grossman. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Joyce now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Taylor to the track. You can kiss it goodbye. Jurickson Profar digs in next.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Strike 3. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks.
The right fielder, number 31.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tatis onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Hit out towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. It's out of here. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The wind-up and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
But the catcher quickly slaps the tag on him here for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
In now, Mike Moustakas. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. It's out of here. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3 and 2 to the A's center fielder. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Dylan Moore. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. So here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in for his second at bat, Yohan Moncada. As we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Now batting, no left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Number 3.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Grossman has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. And
there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80%.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Settling in now, Matt Joyce. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce.
I got 2-1 to count. That's inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-2, full count. Count remains full.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
That's inside. Ball 4.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Murphy, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Skied into straightaway right. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Inside, ball 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
The third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Aaron Bummer is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here is they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bummer. Playing here in his age 26 season. He's got a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seam fastball, and a slider.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hicks is under it. 1 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That evens it up. 1-1. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Taylor comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Mike Fiers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50. Mike. Fire.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for Chicago, Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sinker. 3-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Joyce. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off to the right side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Grandal.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The first baseman, number 23.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
On to first to complete the double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Lays off 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first and get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Back up the middle. And there's one away. So stepping in, Sean Murphy. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Byron Buxton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1-0 the count. Change up low, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled away. The 2-2.
We got full count.
Dylan Moore would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Called strike 3 as he's rung up. Standing in, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Joey Gallo.
And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. It's out of here. At the plate, Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Line to the right side. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. In now Didi Gregorius. He He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor. As he drives a liner to right center. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. He swings and lines it to left. Grossman is there. Let's see if they test it. And the runner is late getting back to third, so it's a double play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Dylan Moore. Hit high and deep to right center. Taylor is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bellinger's off and running, but this is speared by the first baseman. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Chicago White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lucas Giolito pitches well enough to get the W. Mike Minor struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you.
We are under the lights as the show
And
gets you
now,
ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada, and we are set for baseball
leading
here
off
this
the night
evening.
for the White Sox, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked foul off to the right.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Didi
The
Gregorius.
shortstop, Didi.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy
0-1
there. No
the count.
balls and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Now another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off.
The athletic, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And quickly there are 2 away. So here's Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman, Mike.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Batting fifth.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fouled off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It's out of here! Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. The 0-1.
Nope.
Cutter low, 1-1. Hey. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jake Cave. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he popped him up. Tatis is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to count. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2-0 to count to Jay Bruce.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver on 2-1.
No, inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retired. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Here's Didi
The
Gregorius.
batter, the shortstop, Didi.
And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it down in the corner. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Happ moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to 1st, and there are 2 down. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's safe. Striding in for Oakland, Dylan Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung out and missed for the first strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. All set for the start of the 4th. And
leading off to the White Sox, the left fielder,
Jake Diekman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping
for the Athletic. Number 35, Jake Diekman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, the wall. It's out of here. Plate now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled away. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
It's out of here!
Next to Chicago, the designated hitter.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Jake Cave to the plate as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Encarnacion is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Edwin Encarnacion sent packing for the second out of the inning. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Around first, digging for two, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. The 1-0.
That's inside.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Happ picks it up, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. That's popped up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batter.
Into the box, Sheldon Noisy. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Happ is there, 2 down. Jurickson Profar digs in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off. Tatis on second. Grossman on at first with 2 down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's funny. That pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. 6 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter
digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this. Riding in once again, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changeup a little bit inside, 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's one down now. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now
At plate, Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Grounded weakly toward third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Tony Watson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Tony.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Jake Cave.
The designated hitter, Jake.
Swing and a miss on the sinker,
0-1
0-1.
the count.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's out of here! Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting, shortstop,
To the plate now, Didi Gregorius. As he hits one on a line to left field. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough 2nd out. Digging in now, Ian Happ has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH.
leading off for the A's, the designated hitter, Sheldon Noisy.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Standing in now, Sean Murphy. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Mike
Joaquin Soria enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
For the A's, number 48, Joaquin.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Popped him up. Moore has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Hicks.
The right fielder, number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 7 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Dylan Moore. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated
Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Next for Chicago, the shortstop, Didi.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Hard hit towards center. Taylor is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland,
Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it, and that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy. He'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Last strike now for Oakland. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Patrick Corbin earns the victory on the mound. Chris Bassett worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.